Hi, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverde. Great news for couples trying to conceive via in vitro fertilization. A new, innovative option is helping improve the odds of having a healthy baby.
That is so great. And going natural and organic is easier than you think, right, Chef Ralph?
Ladies, I've got the simple truth when it comes to shopping and cooking naturally and organically.
Love it. And I'll be joining you, Ralph, real soon. By the way, makeup legend Jerome Alexander in the house.
He is our very favorite. The Balancing Act starts right now.
When it comes to conception via in vitro fertilization, a new innovative option is helping improve the odds of having a healthy baby. And here to talk about a cutting-edge technology that tests for diseases that can cause significant health conditions is Dr. Nathan Treff, Chief Scientific Officer at Genomic Prediction. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. You know, I love talking about IVF because it's been so successful for so many families. But then there's that other side where it could be very stressful, burdensome, costly. It's a tough time for families when they go through IVF.
Yes, it's a difficult process to go through. 1 in 6 couples is affected by infertility.
That many. So how is Genomic Prediction easing this burden?
What we do at Genomic Prediction is we offer a service that increases the success rate. We also offer the ability to reduce risk of miscarriage, which is a very traumatic thing to go through.
All right, so let's talk about what IVF is. Just kind of summarize it for me for our viewers and where your technology fits in.
Well, what we do is we offer a series of tests available to patients, and this is a part of the overall process, which really starts by the patient going through stimulation to produce eggs. Those eggs are fertilized in the embryology laboratory. They're grown for 5 to 6 days. And then some of the cells are removed and sent to a genetic testing lab, and that's where Genomic Prediction fits into the overall process. Once we receive those cells from the laboratory, we then do a gamut of tests to look at risk of miscarriage and genetic disease. We provide the report back to the physician, and then the patient and the physician can decide which embryo to transfer in order to have better success.
You offer pre-implantation genetic testing, or PGT, as I'm reading here. What is that?
What we do is we test the embryos before a pregnancy occurs for these risks of miscarriage and genetic disease. So they have that information ahead of time to hopefully improve the outcomes as a result of this treatment strategy.
Okay, so let's talk about the information they receive. I believe there's 4 different tests, right?
Yes, we have 4 different tests. The first is PGT-A, the second is PGT-SR, the third is PGT-M, and then the fourth is PGT-P.
All right, so let's start with PGT-A. What information do parents receive?
What we're looking for there is what's called aneuploidy. It's the wrong number of chromosomes, and this is the leading cause of miscarriage. Over half of miscarriages are caused by the incorrect number of chromosomes. So we test for that in addition to these other tests.
The next one?
Yes, with PGT-SR, we're looking at what's called a structural rearrangement. And this is where 2 different chromosomes exchange material, and as a result of that, there's an increased risk for miscarriage as well. So we can evaluate embryos for that particular type of disorder.
And the third one?
The third one is what we call PGT-M, and we're looking at monogenic disorders or single gene disorders like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease, for example.
All right, so you can actually have that information before implantation where that child is at risk for example, cystic fibrosis.
Right, it's usually in families that have a history or that are carriers of these types of disorders, and they have a risk of passing it on to their children. They can go through the process of pre-implantation genetic testing so that they can transfer an embryo that won't be affected by that disease.
And then the last one I know is the exciting one. It's the PGT-P. What is that one, doctor?
We can test for several conditions: type 1 and type 2 diabetes, coronary artery disease, heart attack, atrial fibrillation, several types of cancer, including breast cancer, testicular cancer, and prostate cancer, and several other disorders. They may make multiple embryos, and then they have to decide which embryo to transfer. And instead of just looking at the embryos under the microscope and saying, this one looks nice, this one doesn't, and maybe using your gut feeling on it, we actually provide more information about the health of the embryo that they can use to improve the success of the process.
Can you walk us through what we're looking at here and what's going on in the lab?
What we're doing is amplifying DNA at several positions, and typically we look at hundreds of thousands of different locations in the genome within the embryo, and that's how we assess the risk of these disorders.
And tell us about the polygenic risk score.
So what we're doing with polygenic risk scores is taking advantage of this database that we have access to, and we're looking at thousands and thousands of positions in the embryo itself. We then provide a risk for several of these more common disorders based on that data.
I think it's fascinating. For our viewers out there who might be going through in vitro fertilization or thinking of it in the future, where can they learn more about this genetic testing?
Genomicprediction.com.
Genomicprediction.com. Doctor, thank you so much. I do appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And if you'd like more information on genomic prediction, you can also check out our website, and that's thebalancingact.com. Smells good. Smells great. All right, so these days we're all trying to eat healthier, right?
You know it.
And going organic, it doesn't have to be an expensive choice.
Not at all. You know, that's right. It can be affordable and easy to understand if you know where and how to shop. And that is the simple truth, literally.
Love those words. I like things simple. You know that. And I like the truth.
I like them easy.
And today, Ralph and I are in the kitchen making it easy with some recipes and some resources you can add to your daily diet. I love this.
This is the best stuff that I've been working with in so long. I'm so excited to be telling you about it right now. Right now, Olga, right into my pan, I'm browning some lamb.
Ooh,
right?
lamb.
This is the simple truth organic lamb. It's raised with no hormones and no antibiotics, and it's fed a vegetarian diet. So this lamb is rich and meaty and
that's
fantastic,
fantastic.
and it's great. And I've been browning it up right now in coconut oil.
Coconut oil is really becoming a big thing. You know, people are using it
I
as
use it
opposed to
all
olive oil.
I use it all the time for everything. Look, it pours out when it gets room temperature.
Tasty too?
It's so good. It solidifies a little bit. You melt it down. This recipe's got the coconut oil. I've got toasted rice that I made. Toasted rice flour, right? So it's just rice in the pan, toasted so it got nutty, put it in my food processor. That's gonna thicken this sauce up a little bit that I'm making. So I've got the toasted rice, the crushed red pepper.
And I'm assuming those are the Thai lettuce wraps you're making right now.
That's the finished product over there.
Okay.
I've got some lime juice that I add to this party, right, to get a little bit of acid going on.
Yum.
Now, you need a little bit of balance, right? With the acid, you need a little bit of sweet.
So you're gonna put a little bit of syrup there?
Agave.
Simple
This is
truth.
agave. Simple truth. Don't use sugar, use agave. You're gonna love it, especially when you're making your margaritas.
You know, and something that I read here, and I want to share this with our viewers out there, because look at this.
Tell
Simple
me.
Truth is the largest purchaser of fair trade coconut in the world.
In the whole world?
In the whole world.
Where'd they get the coconuts from?
I don't know. Where do they get the coconuts from?
They get their coconuts from the Philippines, and the Filipino coconut are some of the best cooking oil coconut that there is.
The man knows everything about trivia. All right. So did you know that they also offer 50 items across the store with fair trade ingredients?
Tell me about some of them more.
That's amazing. And wait, I'm going to tell you something you don't even know. They are free from 101 synthetic additives and preservatives. Why is that important?
Because who doesn't want, I don't want preservatives in my life. Preservatives are sugar and all different chemicals. I'm looking for natural. I'm looking for the truth.
It's really good. All right, I'm going to walk over here. Can you walk with, while you're cooking?
I'm cooking over here. What do you
Tell
got?
me about the frittata.
All right, so this is a frittata over there. There's mushrooms, ricotta cheese, the eggs, whip them all together, bake it in the oven, fantastic. You can do it ahead of time.
Free-range
You can do
eggs?
it for, only way to go, free-range eggs. Everything is simple, truth, and organic, my love.
And I saw here some Boston lettuce. I saw you using Boston lettuce over here. This is what I want everyone out there to see. This is the secret. The roots.
When you see the root system in the back, in the bottom of the lettuce, you know it's alive and it's real. I want to eat live product, right? I want to go right from the ground into my mouth. That's how I want to do it.
All right, we also have some meatballs. Tell me about the meatballs and the marinara sauce.
Those meatballs are not just any kind of meatballs, my love. They are bison meatballs. So bison is lower in fat, lower in cholesterol, lower in calories than red meat, and they're going to taste fantastic. And that marinara sauce, I'm going to tell you something. My grandmother loves it.
Marinara pasta sauce, and look what it says right here. I love this. There's nothing but great taste in every jar. They keep it simple.
Tomato, olive oil, garlic, basil, done. Nothing else. No preservatives, no sugars added. Over here, back to my lamb. I've got shallots. Now, shallots are like the little dirty secret that chefs have, right? Everybody else uses onions.
It's like an onion, right?
We use shallots, right? So they're a little bit more sweeter. They've got some crunch to them. It's going to go great with this. I'm going to add, while I was speaking about onion, green onions come to my party. I'm going to mix
scallions,
it all, or
as we say,
scallions,
okay.
right? Mix it all up. Give
ay,
it a
que
little
rico.
toss. Ay, que rico.
Ay, que rico.
Now look at this.
Well,
Yeah.
I wish I could flip like that.
You can do it. I'm going to show you how. Now look at this right here. This is the red boat fish sauce. Now, if you haven't had fish sauce before, this is an absolute incredible secret ingredient that us chefs use, and a little dab goes a long way.
It's like a zing?
It's like a zing.
Okay.
It's like salty, briny and yummy and oceany all at the same time. And when add it to the lamb with the onions, with the shallots, with the agave, with the coconut.
And the Boston lettuce.
I'm gonna freak you out of this atmosphere.
All right, what about a smoothie?
Who doesn't like a smoothie,
Can we do that?
right?
Okay, let's show them what we have here.
So here we have, this is the blend, right, of mango, peaches, strawberries, all together. Add to this a little bit of orange juice.
Oh, and it's cold pressed. That makes a big difference.
Yeah, cold pressed juice is the way to go. You know, that way it doesn't heat up the fruit or the vegetables, and it keeps all the nutrients inside of it, and then ultimately inside of you.
Let me just try the juice while you're doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna press play here. 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty good.
Nice and easy it goes. I like to add a little fresh mint to the game.
Fantastic.
I like a little chlorophyll in my diet.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. I mean, we are eating the best of the best. What am I gonna eat? What am I gonna pick? I'm gonna grab the frittata.
You're gonna get with that?
I'm gonna try the meatballs.
You try that bison bowl, you're gonna love it.
And then I'm gonna try the lamb. And I'm gonna gain some weight.
Here's the thing. When you eat proper, organic,
This is true.
simple food, you don't gain weight because it's good for you. Now let me get my little lettuce cup going over here. See, I got a couple
All right,
on
you
the
get
front.
something. Serve yourself something.
I'm gonna get like this, toss it up, put it in the cup. This is so good. You know, this is like a.
This is really good.
This is like eating a naked taco, right? It's a lettuce wrap without the tortilla shell on top.
All right, Ralph. I mean, there is no doubt everybody out there wants to know where to get these great Simple Truth products.
Just head to simpletruth.com or any Kroger near you.
I don't have a Kroger near me.
Then go to @ship.kroger.com, and it's that simple. They ship it right to your door.
They bring it to me?
That easy, baby.
They bring it to them?
They bring it to you.
Say it again. What is it?
@ship.kroger.com.
Fantastic. All right, I love this. Give
Come
me a
on,
kiss.
this is good.
I love you.
Mwah, you're the best.
All right.
Here's the eating.
Are you gonna try it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on eating my frittata. Remember, you can check out our website, thebalancing.com. That's right. He was trying. He was trying. He was swallowing. He was swallowing.
Wow.com. That's the bomb.com.
You know, every woman deserves to feel beautiful.
Absolutely. And if we're looking exceptionally fantastic this morning, it's thanks to this wonderful gentleman right here.
Jerome Alexander is a trend-setting legend in the beauty industry, celebrated makeup artist, and hair care expert. He is the best.
He joins us this morning in the studio, and we are so lucky to have him. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, I love to be here, and I love to be surrounded by beautiful women.
Well, we call you Handsome Harry.
Yes.
What can I call you?
I don't know. Anything
Whatever you want.
Beautiful ladies.
You took care of us today, and we felt like, I don't know, just so
The royal
special.
treatment.
Such a nice treatment you gave us.
You know what? I want to say congratulations on your 50th anniversary. Tell us about that.
Well, I started as a young makeup artist many, many years ago, and I discovered something which, first of all, I love women. In fact, on Home Shopping Network, which I was on for 10 years, they used to say he's the man who loves women. And I do love women.
And women love you.
Thank you. I've been married to the same lady. We just had our 52nd wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
And so it's been an incredible journey. I decided that I wasn't going to become the best makeup artist in the world. I was going to become the best makeup teacher in the world. So I spent this whole career traveling all over the world, teaching women how to do their makeup. And I'm still doing it.
And you know what? And along the way, you've provided so many
The
fabulous
tools, the brushes,
so that
the
we can do
makeup
that.
kits, and you've really taught us how to bring out our inner beauty.
It's so interesting because this was in the mid-'70s. You think it's impossible that makeup brushes, as you see them now, didn't exist. What we would do as makeup artists, we would go to these art stores and buy artist brushes. And I remember to do an eyeliner brush, I used to sit with a razor and make a needle point brush to do eyeliner. And
And the brush matters.
Of course. In other words, women were using their fingers, they were using cotton swabs. And to think that you'd have to do your makeup today without brushes, but brushes didn't exist. We came up with the first state-of-the-art brushes. In fact, there wasn't even a factory. There wasn't a factory. We made them originally in Korea in a wig factory.
Oh my
We made the brushes, and it became a phenomenon. We were in every department store from Neiman's to Saks.
Well, you know what? We have a fabulous model back there, and she
Kim.
can't wait. So why don't you go over there, Jerome,
Let's
and
demo your
showcase
latest. Let's
your
show your
fabulous stuff.
fabulous things.
She's been waiting all morning long for you. And I know you have a book also. Talk to us about the book real quick.
The book was originally published in 1983 by Harper & Row, and what we did is we updated it and
Fabulous.
made it current with, and it's new illustrations, new pictures.
I
new
saw
cover.
it. It's
And
fantastic.
it's
Every woman
called-
needs this.
It's called Be Your Own Makeup Artist, because you are.
We are our own
your own
makeup
makeup artist,
artists.
whether you
Yeah.
like it or not.
All right,
right.
so show us some of your jazzy stuff.
Yes.
Well, okay. Well, this is really something that is very exciting. You start off with a primer. You put this on before. And then you go to the airbrush. The airbrush is probably, without it, I've had thousands of products.
You
under my-
have.
This is probably the best thing I've ever seen. It's amazing. What we did is we took a aerosol foundation, and we have this fabulous brush. You got to touch this brush. It comes with it.
Oh, gosh, that's
So
great.
And what you do is you shake it, and then you just spray this right on the brush, and you get that real professional airbrush look to your makeup. It just glides on
Oh my
so
gosh.
easily.
You don't even have to use your fingers.
No, in 30 seconds, you could actually do your entire makeup with just one spray.
Oh, that's
and
great.
it is so natural, so flawless.
30 seconds,
and
you could
it-
do your face.
Yeah,
That's
and
amazing.
it gives you the most amazing look.
Look at that.
But what's really special about this is not only is this a mineral powder, so there's no talc, there's no irritants in here, there isn't any fragrance. But what we did is we did something so special. We put in 3 of the most important actives in the cosmetic industry. It's arginine, Matrexyl 3000, and hyaluronic. Everybody's talking
Oh,
about
hyaluronic
hyaluronic.
acid. Yes, let's build that collagen, shall we?
But there's more to it. There's more to it because any cosmetic company could just put a little of this in and say
Right,
it contains.
say it's there.
But we didn't do that. We did what the manufacturers of these ingredients require for you to be able to make their claims. So what we've done is we've put in the clinical levels of
you need to
these
make that claim.
of these actives. So think about it. When you're putting on your makeup, you have skincare makeup. You have all day long, while you're wearing the makeup, you're getting the advantage of having skincare.
And then you have a long-lasting, flawless finish? That's after the makeup is on?
After you finish the makeup, you go like this, and what it does is it completely sets the makeup. It'll keep your makeup on for 12 to 18 hours.
All right, now tell me where our viewers can go to find you.
JeromeAlexander.com.
Oh my
How
gosh.
perfect.
I'm loving it. I'm loving this powder.
And look at this.
I'm loving the
deluxe
set.
set.
If you get this deluxe, I'm just going to do it for you. I'm just going to say it for you. Not only do you get the primer, you get the airbrush foundation, you get the setting spray, but you get this brush and this brush.
2 brushes, 3.
Oh my gosh. All
Yes.
of this, which by the way, we're keeping it. You can also check out our website, and that's
thebalancingact.com. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the best.
Thank you.
We have the best time when you come visit.
Great.
Thanks for coming. Great to
Love
see you.
to.
We call him Harry Handsome, Jerome Alexander. Oh, he's the best. This is magic. Put this under your eyes at night.
This airbrush foundation.
That is magic.
I'm sorry. But
I'm sorry.
You know what? I mean, too
Look at her.
easy, too fantastic.
Fantastic.
I love this.
I love it too. I'm gonna use this next after you. All right, that's our show, everybody. Remember to head to our Facebook page and our website and follow us on Twitter.
Don't forget to check out our Instagram at Julie and Olga.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. So long.